Hello, my lovely community. I'm Dr. Emily, and today I'm here to talk to you about something extremely important: strokes. Yes, strokes are one of the leading causes of hospitalization, especially for those over 60. And the scary part is, many strokes are completely preventable. Did you know that one senior is rushed to the hospital due to a stroke every 40 seconds? I know it sounds alarming, but the reality is, our breakfast habits might be putting us at risk. Today, I want to share with you 9 common breakfast foods that could actually increase your stroke risk. You probably have some of these in your kitchen right now, and trust me, what you eat in the morning might just be the key to preventing a stroke. I'll also reveal some foods that are powerful enough to act as a shield for your brain and protect you from strokes, even as you age. So, if you're ready to learn how to protect yourself from strokes and make better choices in your everyday life, grab a cup of coffee and let's dive in. I'd love to hear your thoughts as we go along, so make sure to leave a comment below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights like this. Every 40 seconds. That's how often a senior in America suffers a stroke. Isn't that crazy? And while strokes can happen out of nowhere, many of them could actually be prevented. You're probably thinking, how is that possible? Well, it all starts with something as simple as your breakfast. Studies have shown that the wrong breakfast habits can literally triple your risk of a stroke. Imagine this: you're sipping your morning coffee, thinking you're doing fine. But inside your body, your arteries are quietly getting clogged, and your blood is thickening like syrup. This is setting you up for a life-changing stroke without even realizing it. If you're concerned, don't worry. You're not alone. In this video, I'm going to break down 9 everyday breakfast foods that are quietly raising your stroke risk. And guess what? Number 2 is in your fridge right now. Stick around, because I'll also share 3 superfoods that act like a protective shield for your brain. Now, I'm curious. How many of you start your day with a muffin or some sweet pancakes? Drop a comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear what's typically on your breakfast table. Let's talk about pancakes and waffles. They seem harmless, right? They're a classic breakfast favorite, especially on lazy weekends. But here's the problem. For seniors over 60, this seemingly innocent treat is actually a silent danger. Pancakes and waffles, especially the frozen ones, are packed with refined carbohydrates. These are carbs that have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, and all that's left behind is basically sugar. When you eat these, your blood sugar spikes rapidly, which triggers a surge of insulin. Over time, this constant spike in insulin can damage the lining of your blood vessels. The result? Stiff, inflamed arteries that are prone to cracking or clotting. This is one of the leading causes of ischemic strokes, which happen when a blood clot blocks blood flow to the brain. What's even worse is that these frozen pancakes and waffles often contain trans fats. These bad fats lower your good cholesterol and raise your bad cholesterol, leading to further artery damage. So while it might seem like a treat, eating these regularly puts you at serious risk. Do you regularly have pancakes or waffles for breakfast? Let me know in the comments below. You might want to reconsider them after hearing what I've just shared. Next up, we have store-bought muffins. Now, I know what you're thinking. Muffins? They're healthy, right? After all, you see all these muffin varieties like blueberry or bran, marketed as wholesome, hearty breakfasts. But the truth is far from what the packaging promises. Store-bought muffins are often made with refined white flour, excessive sugar, and hydrogenated oils. Some muffins pack more sugar than a donut. And let's not forget the sodium. High sodium levels are one of the biggest contributors to high blood pressure, which, as we know, is a major stroke risk factor. The combination of sugar, salt, and bad fats is a triple threat that slowly damages your blood vessels. The worst part? Muffins are calorie-dense and nutrient-poor, meaning they fill you up without providing the essential vitamins and minerals that help keep your arteries healthy. I know they sound tempting, but if you're having muffins for breakfast a few times a week, you're putting yourself at risk. Who doesn't love the smell of sizzling bacon in the morning? It's one of the most irresistible breakfast aromas. But here's the harsh truth. Bacon is one of the worst foods you can choose for breakfast, especially if you're over 60. Bacon is packed with saturated fats and sodium. We all know that saturated fats raise LDL cholesterol, which can cause plaque to build up inside your arteries. This plaque restricts blood flow, and it's a ticking time bomb waiting to rupture. And if that's not bad enough, bacon also contains nitrates and nitrites, which are preservatives linked to inflammation and oxidative stress. This makes your blood vessels even more vulnerable to damage. The studies don't lie. A 2021 study showed that diets high in processed meats like bacon increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke by 43%. Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy bacon occasionally, but making it a regular part of your breakfast routine? That's a recipe for disaster. So tell me, how often do you have bacon for breakfast? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Let's chat in the comments below. I know many of you think you're doing a good thing by choosing flavored yogurt for breakfast, but what you don't realize is that this seemingly healthy option could actually be a sugar bomb in disguise. Most flavored yogurts, even the ones that claim to be low-fat or healthy, are loaded with added sugars. A small container of yogurt can have as much sugar as a candy bar. And what happens when you consume that much sugar in the morning? Your blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation in your blood vessels. This is a recipe for vascular damage over time. But wait, it gets worse. Some flavored yogurts also contain artificial sweeteners. While these are calorie-free, studies show they can disrupt gut bacteria and increase insulin resistance, both of which are major stroke risk factors. So even though it seems like a healthy choice, flavored yogurt could be doing more harm than good. Do you reach for yogurt in the morning? Let me know in the comments if you'll be reconsidering your choice now that you know the truth. Let's keep it simple. White toast with butter. It's a classic, right? A few slices of bread with some butter spread on top. But here's the problem. White bread is a refined carbohydrate, and as we've already seen, refined carbs turn into sugar in your bloodstream. This causes blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation and artery damage. But it doesn't stop there. Commercial butter is high in saturated fats, which contribute to the buildup of LDL cholesterol. This creates plaque in your arteries, which could eventually lead to a stroke. The worst part? White toast with butter is sneaky. It doesn't feel like a harmful breakfast. It's not drenched in sugar or deep-fried, but its effects are slow and cumulative, silently harming your arteries over time. How often do you have toast with butter for breakfast? Let me know. This simple breakfast might not be as harmless as you think. Granola. It sounds so healthy, doesn't it? It's often marketed as the perfect choice for those looking to start their day with a nutritious meal. But before you reach for that box of granola, let me share some truth with you. Most store-bought granola brands are packed with hidden sugars and unhealthy oils. Some brands are even loaded with as much sugar as a candy bar. And that's just the beginning. Granola also often contains oils that are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6s are essential in small amounts, too much of them can tip the balance in your body, promoting inflammation. Inflammation is one of the key contributors to stroke risk, as it damages the delicate lining of your blood vessels, making them prone to plaque buildup and clotting. So, while granola may seem like a healthy, crunchy breakfast choice, it can actually be more harmful than you think. If you're eating granola regularly, it's time to check the ingredients and make sure you're not consuming too much sugar or inflammatory oils. Do you enjoy granola in the morning? Tell me if you've noticed any of these hidden sugars or unhealthy oils in your favorite brand. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The classic orange juice. For years, we've been told that a glass of orange juice is a healthy way to start the day. But here's the harsh reality. Store-bought fruit juices are loaded with fructose, a type of sugar that is processed differently in the body. Unlike glucose, which is broken down and used for energy, fructose is mainly processed by the liver. When consumed in large amounts, the liver turns much of it into fat, which can lead to a fatty liver and increased triglycerides in your bloodstream. The issue with high triglycerides is that they contribute to the hardening and narrowing of your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis, which is a major risk factor for stroke. Even 100% pure orange juice can spike your blood sugar quickly because all the fiber from the fruit has been removed. This is essentially the same as drinking a sugary soda in the morning, which leads to the same harmful effects on your arteries. Instead of reaching for that juice in your fridge, consider swapping it for whole fruits. You'll still get the vitamins, but without the sugar spike. If you're someone who's been sipping on fruit juices for years, it might be time to reconsider your breakfast drink choices. Do you still drink fruit juice regularly? How do you feel about switching to whole fruits instead? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts with me. Now we've arrived at number 1 on our list. Processed cereals. They are marketed as healthy, heart-healthy, whole grain, or fortified with vitamins. But don't be fooled by the flashy boxes. Most cereals, even the ones that look like a healthy choice, are ultra-processed, filled with refined carbs, sugars, and artificial additives. What happens when you eat processed cereal? Your blood sugar spikes immediately, causing a surge in insulin. Over time, this constant blood sugar roller coaster can lead to inflammation in your arteries, making them less flexible and more likely to get clogged with plaque. Some cereals are also loaded with hidden sodium, which contributes to high blood pressure, another big risk factor for stroke. While processed cereals may seem like an easy and convenient breakfast, they are slowly and silently eroding your vascular health. If you eat processed cereal every morning, you might be setting yourself up for long-term health issues. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology in 2022 revealed that high intake of ultra-processed foods like cereals is linked to a 30% higher risk of stroke. So, the next time you grab a bowl of cereal, remember that it might be doing more harm than good. You might want to switch to something healthier like oats, chia seeds, or even a homemade granola. Just avoid the added sugar and unhealthy oils. I'm curious, how often do you eat cereal in the morning? Have you ever considered the impact it might have on your health over time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. 3 foods to protect the brain. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. There are foods that can actually protect your brain, reduce your stroke risk, and improve your overall health. Let's take a look at 3 powerful foods that should become a regular part of your breakfast routine. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant that helps improve blood vessel function. These antioxidants work by neutralizing free radicals, which are harmful molecules that can damage your cells and inflame your arteries. A landmark study published in Circulation in 2013 found that consuming high amounts of anthocyanins from berries reduced the risk of heart attack and stroke by 32%. Not only are blueberries delicious, but they're also one of the most potent brain-boosting foods out there. Toss them into your oatmeal, throw them in a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a snack. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, the good fats that help lower your LDL cholesterol while raising your HDL cholesterol. This is important because high LDL and low HDL levels contribute to plaque buildup in your arteries. Additionally, avocados are packed with potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure by balancing sodium levels in your blood. Studies show that higher potassium intake is associated with a lower risk of stroke, especially for older adults. So add some mashed avocado to your toast or blend it into your smoothie for a creamy, stroke-fighting boost. Walnuts are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, which has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Inflammation is one of the biggest contributors to stroke risk, so reducing inflammation is key. Walnuts are also rich in magnesium, which helps maintain healthy blood pressure and proper blood vessel function. A 2019 study in Nutrients found that regular walnut consumption improved blood vessel health and reduced stroke risk. Just a small handful of walnuts each morning can make a big difference in your vascular health. Embracing these healthy foods can significantly reduce stroke risk. Incorporating these brain-boosting foods into your breakfast routine can have a significant impact on reducing your stroke risk and improving your overall health. It's the little changes, like swapping out your processed cereal for oats or adding a handful of blueberries to your yogurt, that can make a huge difference in the long run. So, what will you do today to take better care of your brain? Will you start your mornings with blueberries, avocados, or walnuts? Or maybe you're ready to finally say goodbye to that sugary granola and processed cereal. Whatever it is, making these simple changes today can dramatically reduce your stroke risk and lead to a healthier, longer life. I hope this video has helped you realize how important it is to pay attention to what we eat, especially at breakfast. By embracing these healthier food choices, you're taking a step toward protecting your brain and arteries. Now, I want to hear from you. What changes are you planning to make to your breakfast routine? Do you have any favorite brain-boosting foods that you swear by? Drop your comments below, and let's continue the conversation. Thank you for joining me today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that can help improve your health. Take care.